Hey up and welcome to Callums Corner live. A couple of seconds for my fans to come online. I'm sure they'll be flocking here shortly. Oh, pear cider. You'll notice I've got a hat on this evening. Nothing to do with hiding my head, just in a whimsical mood, so I thought I'd wear the hat. It's the way I roll, I guess. Hey up, here we go, there's some people logging in. Let me know if the sound goes dodgy again, and I'll do everything I can to rectify the situation. Little profile pictures that I recognise. My fan, who is a Jeremy Corbyn supporter, is a good man. Good man. Ellis is on. Hey up, Thomas. Hey up, Guthrie. Aaron, there he is with his little Jeremy Corbyn picture. Sound. Luke loves a hat. Thank you. I was explaining earlier that it's not to hide my head. I'm just in a bit of a whimsical mood tonight, so I thought I'd wear the hat. So, I'm thinking that I'm going to talk you through my DVD collection a little bit this evening. Just kind of behind the wall that is Callum, you know. You'll probably be quite surprised by them because, you know, everyone thinks, you know, Callum, big tough guy. Lots of different movies, lots of different tastes, lots of different strings to my bow. Let's have a little look. Oh, Ethan's bought out the Harambe card. I wish you wouldn't mention that. I'm still embarrassed. So number one, we're going to go with a little funny one. I've just pulled out a few DVDs from my collection. What have we got here? Thanks for sharing. Absolutely hysterical. It's got pink in it, which you can't beat. And Gwyneth Paltrow, who personally I detest. But, you know, you've got to take the rough with the smooth. What else have we got? Ethan, you're a lucky lad. I wish I was. Right, we have got Drop Dead Fred. Don't know whether you've heard of this. Absolute classic. Slays me every single time. I cannot get enough of Drop Dead Fred. Shame about Rick Mail. What else have we got in this little collection? The Great Outdoors. John Candy, one of my personal heroes. Not as good as Cool Runnings or Uncle Buck, but it's very, very good. And it's got Dan Aykroyd in it from Ghostbusters fame, which is another great movie. Actually, Dan Aykroyd's been in a few classics. Blues Brothers, Evolution. There's a few of them. Right, this next one is not mine. Got it, so when my sister comes over with my little nieces and nephews, we can put it on. Peppa Pig. Worth having a copy in because it shuts kids up. Personally, I don't like it. I detest Peppa herself. I think she's arrogant. However, it's worth having a copy in. What else have we got in here? Back to the Future. You'll notice it's Back to the Future 2, where they actually go to the future. They don't go to the future in the first one. It's slightly false advertising. Someone's asked me if I've got Pulp Fiction. I have got Pulp Fiction. I didn't pull that one out, but it is a great, great movie. Great soundtrack as well. Can't be wrong. So, it's going to surprise you a little bit. This one. The Notebook. What's that? Callum's got a heart. Yes, he's got a sensitive side as well. If there's any time I'm feeling a little bit emotional, you know, like I want to get in touch with my femininity, you know, stick on The Notebook and, you know, I'm going to have a little tear in my eye every time. Now, this one, it's controversial. Many of you might not like it. Many of you might not even have heard of it. But for me, absolute classic. Here we go. It's only Dawson's Creek, Season 1, the entire collection on DVD. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, he's just gone to the charity shop and bought that because it's funny. He's joking. No. Third season. Got Season 2 as well. Dawson's Creek. Love that. I love the theme tune. That I don't... Sorry, it goes a little bit croaky when I'm going high. I don't want to wait for my life to be over. Yep. High singing, another one of my talents, which you may find surprising. What else have we got? Oh, Gangs in New York. Absolutely brilliant. I would have loved to have lived then. I would have done some serious damage. And for those of you who were hoping for the self-defense video tonight, I am sorry. I might do it later and pop it up, or I'll do it tomorrow. It's going to be on beating off multiple attackers and utilising spin moves, which are very, very important in armed combat. Let's grab a few more DVDs. What else have we got up here? I guess you could have a little look. Look, hundreds of DVDs. What else could we show you? Planet Earth, David Attenborough. Knowledge is power. Do not forget that. Gavin and Stacey, the box set. Love that. Oh, I'll show you this. Can you see that? Oh, not Lord of the Rings. It's the Twilight Saga. You cannot beat a bit of Twilight, can you? A little bit of vampire action. Let's have a little look. Who have we got tuned in? And see if I can answer any of your questions. Because it's not all about me. You know, this is your resource as well. This kind of knowledge that's going on up here. I'm happy to share it. Let's have a little look. Oh, it's not letting me go all the way back. I'll just read what we've got here. Have you got Predator? I haven't got Predator. I lent it to my mate Gavin, and I think he used a case to skin up in, and he hasn't given it back to me. Don't let stoners your vids. Do you have Love Actually? I do have Love Actually. It's a great, great movie. Travis says my head's controversial. Travis, you are controversial. Your personality is controversial. I don't know why you're here. Hair on point. Yeah, it's looking good. The caps, it's looking good. Luke doesn't see the tic-tac resemblance. Good man, Luke. Danny Atkinson, not even going to read it. Matthew, you're the spasmoid. Leah, why are you making fun of that? Yeah, why are they making fun of that? How's it? James says I'm a beast. Yes. Danny, there he goes again. Not even going to bother reading it, Danny. You are on mute now. Michael Jarvis can have a shout out, Todd. No problem at all. Mike says, nice to see the doll pays for your DVDs. I'm not on the doll, Mike. I'm a self-employed carer. As well as my mother, I have other clients that I care for. I earn my own money. Someone said I'm amazing at singing their little... Oh no, it's disappeared. I can't read your name out. Sorry about that. Callum says you don't have any talent. Callum, that hurts me more than as if anyone else has said that. You're a fellow Callum. I think you should go. You should leave. You should just go. You've embarrassed yourself. Ethan Gill. Of course you can have a shout out. James. Tic Tac Bro. 6'5" beast. You got it right, Brooke. Well done. Hallie. Haley. I don't know how you pronounce that. Hallie Randall. You can have a shout out. No problem. Hey up, Harry. Do a quick self-defense. I can't self-defend while I'm holding the camera. It's going to be on the spin move and flailing arms. It's going to be impossible. A couple of Baileys on here. Game of Thrones stuff. I don't have Game of Thrones on DVD. I have them all recorded on my Sky Plus, and I'm in the process of watching them again at the moment. Actually, I'm up to season 4, and I'm looking very much forward to the Battle of Castle Black, which is a great episode. Ben Dewhurst. Of course you can have a shout out. Callum Lee Grant. Yes, all spasmoids do need to die in a bitch. Thank you for your support, Callum Lee Grant. I see you on here often, and I do appreciate it. Liam, I appreciate you being here too, and a very nice comment. Where did I get the hat? Says Callum Hall. I got it on a market stall in Camden. Can't do a dance, Callum, I'm afraid. What do I think of basketball? I liked playing it when I was in school. I don't really follow it. What else have we got going on here? Kayla Davis. Of course you can have a shout out. It's no problem. There's some divs on here. Yes, Matthew, you're absolutely right. Cheers for that. Matthew Nid Sellers. Callum with a K. Interesting. Am I watching any box sets at the moment? I'm watching this Stranger Thing on Netflix, which is very good, and I'm watching Peaky Blinders, which I'm enjoying greatly. Can I spit bars? Don't know what that means, Jack. I think you're asking me if I can rap, and if that is what you're asking, then the answer is yes. Am I 20, says Christopher Vargas. No, I'm in my early, very, very early 30s. If I was a Premier League goalkeeper, I'd be described as being in the peak years of my career. Matthew Hunt, no problem having a shout out. It's Fletch, it's the lad, he's here, the man himself. Self-employed carer. Well, someone's got to do it, Leon. Someone's got to take over, take on and look after people less fortunate than you and me. I do it with compassion, and I do it with skill, and I do it with love. Jack Green, of course you can have a shout out. So have we got any questions? Anyone got any questions they want to put to Callum? Sam Leakey, shout out. No problem, Sam Leakey. And Jack Binnington. Matt Beddoes, you are too kind. Hey up, Lewis Good. Good to have you here. Harvey Harambe. Callum Matts. Boy, I tell you what, talking about Dawson's Creek, I'm thinking I might have to watch all that again soon. Everyone's got a character they were in Dawson's Creek that they thought they were. I was very much Pacey. Yeah, it's a great, great show. Kian Devine, no problem. Hello, hey up, good to have you here. My PO box. A few people have asked me that. They want to send me stuff. That's something I'll have to investigate setting up tomorrow. I'll get myself a little PO box set up, and if you want to send me interesting stuff to look at, stuff to try, stuff to explore, I will do that and maybe make videos about it. That could be quite good fun, couldn't it? Get myself a little PO box set up. Crush some M&Ms. I've eaten them all, Peter Coyle. Actually, there's something I wanted to clear up about the M&M crushing. A few people have said it was very wasteful. I've saved all of the M&Ms that are crushed, and I've posted them through the letterbox of our local food bank for those less fortunate than us. Loving the hat, says Michael Smith. My day's been good, thanks. I've enjoyed a nice takeaway. Chinese, sweet and sour Hong Kong style pork. Hong Kong is a little island. If you don't know, I'd love to have my own island. I'm going to cash in some of this Facebook viewing and fame that I've got and maybe buy a little island, and then all the other Callums can come over. Be a bit like Dragonstone in Game of Thrones. I'll rule it and we'll make some plans to take over the world. Callum Wood, part of the army, he's here. Awesome. Shout out to Tom, says Tom Killeen. No problem. Who else is here? Any of my favourites who I've been speaking to? Alicia, is she here today? Who else have I been speaking to? Yeah, no one compares to her. What else have we got? Can you dab? I'm not down with this vernacular that you're using, so I don't know whether I am or not. Patrick Kelly, hey up, lad. I should take this moment actually to give a shout out to some of my original fans who I keep forgetting to do it. People like Michael McKenzie and Ben, the skinny one, Ben. What else is there? Regan, a good group of lads there. Isaac, Marshall, absolute legends. What else is there? Sam, newbie as well. He's a legend. Tom Stokes, one of my best supporters. It's been great to have your support right from the start, and I'm so glad you are here with me now. What did you feel about Jon Snow dying? Andy, I knew he wasn't dead. I knew he was going to come back to life, so I was not that bothered. If I could bring Harambe back, I would. I can't. I don't have that power. Freestyle rap about the haters. I'm not in a rapping mood at the moment. I'm more whimsical, as I said earlier. No peanut M&M's with me. Will Griggs is on fire. I'm not going to sing that. I'm a Blackburn fan, so I won't be singing songs about Will Griggs. What else have we got going on? Liam Benson, Sam Leakey. Gosh, so many people here watching. I feel a little bit humbled by it. You should YouTube yourself instead of Facebook. Create an account on YouTube. It'll be so good. I have an account on YouTube. I joined very recently. I'm Callums Corner on there. Look me up. It'd be great to have a few more subscribers on there so you could see my content. Some of it is exclusive to YouTube as well. I did a couple of videos up on YouTube about what it was like when my video went viral, how I was dealing with it, how it was affecting me. So go for it. Billy Price, Liam Benson, Joseph Brooker, you've been shouted out. And Kerry Turner. Hey up, Jade Smith. What's my favourite chocolate? Oh, what a good question, Kimberly Wallace. My favourite chocolate is a Fry's peppermint cream. Not a Fry's cream that comes in a blue wrapper. I would be angry if I was given that. A Fry's peppermint cream that comes in a green wrapper. Callum's Army will rule the world. Absolutely they will. Finley Armstrong. Hey up, son. Good to have you here. Liam Blacker Meek says, my videos are so funny. Thank you very much. I'm glad some people are having a chuckle. That is the aim of the game, and nothing should be taken too seriously. I guess even the jokes about my head shouldn't be taken too seriously. I mean, look at Tyrion from Game of Thrones, the kind of little, that smaller fella. He has a slightly funny shape head, as so many of some of them do, and he goes on to be King's Hand, and he's going to be Queen's Hand, which is even better because Khaleesi rocks my world. Harry Palmer says he donated to me. I have no kind of fund out there to be donated to, Harry, so I'm a little bit worried about what you've been donated to. Although I may set up a little GoFundMe page and get Callum out on the road, do a little tour towards the end of the summer. That would be good. Hello, Mia Griffin. Good to have you here. A lot of people liking the hat, which is interesting. Maybe I will wear more hats. My eye colour is blue, Dougie, if that's what you're asking. I'm not too sure. Black Lives Matter, says Harry Palmer. Yes, they do. All lives matter, Harry, and that must be remembered. Black, white, yellow, purple. There is no life that does not matter. Even cats, they should not be harmed. Scaring them out the garden's fine. Don't harm them. That just makes you a dickhead. Charlie says I remind him of his granddad. That's nice. What else have we got? What football team do I support? Blackburn Rovers. Blackburn Rovers. The Venkies have screwed us over repeatedly. Owen Kettle. Hey, Kean's going to subscribe to me YouTube. And I'm on Twitter. I don't know what I'm called on there. Callum's Corner probably as well. And I'm on Snapchat. Callum Not a Tic Tac. It's the only name available. Oh, I saw little Donna's head come up there. Hey up, Donna. Good to have you here watching. Sing for us, please. I haven't really got a song in my head to sing. I could sing my cheese song again if you want. Cheese me, baby, till I lose control. That one is not the falsetto. I can go very high, like, ooh, but I can go very low as well, like, ooh. So, yeah. Strings to the bow. Do I edit my videos? No, James, I don't edit my videos. Every single one is done in one take. They're not scripted. I think about what I'm going to talk about, and then I just say it. You know, I don't think too hard about it. I just let it come from my heart into your ears. What's my favourite film? I can't choose a favourite film. It's too difficult, Matt. It's too difficult. There are so many great films out there. Cool Runnings is a particular highlight. Most of the James Bond movies are great. Dean says, am I racist? No, I'm very much against racism in general, and that's why I'm positively discriminating in my friend request exceptions. I'm accepting foreign nationals a little bit more heavily than they are actually represented in the requests. Liam, no problem having a shout out. What else have we got going on there? Adele. Hey up, Adele. Liam. Josh, you are very, way too kind. Lewis' favourite Blackburn player, probably Danny Graham. He's just signed for us and he did a great job on loan at the end of last season. We've lost most of the players that I liked, to be honest with you, over the last few years. It's been dire times. What else have we got going on there? Jordan's loving the hat. Harry Webb, you can have a shout out. James says, how are you going on holiday? I've got nothing planned, James, but as I was saying earlier, I may try and raise some funds and do a little tour around England, meeting and greeting my fans. It'd be great to get some of you in my videos, give you a chance to ask me some questions, and for me to ask all of you one question. Just one question I'll be asking when I meet my fans. Isaac Menoff, of course you can have a shout out, and so can Kate Parks, why not? You should vape in that hat. I'm not a big vaping fan, if I'm honest with you, Jake. What am I drinking? I'm drinking a Bulmer's pear cider. It's been quite a hot day, and it's refreshing. We've gone over that, Tom, how old I am. Very, very early 30s. Peak years for a goalkeeper. T. White is subscribed as well. Brilliant. Callums Corner on YouTube. Subscribe your arses off. Wrong side of the pen. I'm not from Blackburn, actually, Adele. My granddad was, and he was a Blackburn fan. And my father was an Arsenal fan. And I ended up supporting Blackburn to annoy him, which was probably not the best choice in hindsight, because Arsenal have won shitloads and we had one good season and have done sod all since. Brooke Thompson, no problem, you can have a shout out. I did not kill Harambe. I will not tolerate these rumours that you are trying to start. Jordan is subscribing. Awesome. Ryan Treadwell, I think, is trying to mug me off here and say this live stream is AIDS, but he's misspelt it and said Addis. So Ryan, you've kind of mugged yourself off. Cheers, Jordan. Jordan Franklin, you are way too kind. Am I a veganist? No, I'm not a veganist, Jamie. One of my oldest videos on my Facebook page, Callums Corner, is actually me debunking veganism. I went to town on them and they have never recovered. I even wrote a little song. I can't remember much of it now. Well, it's more of a poem than a song. It was, how did it go? What was it? Oh, little vegan, did you weep? Did you weep? Oh, little vegan, did you weep? When I ate a sheep, did you weep? Did you weep? Oh, little vegan, did you weep? When I ate chicken thigh, did you cry? Did you cry? Oh, little vegan, did you cry? But I'm not going to go on with the vegan hatred, because I actually got invited to stay with a vegan family on the back of that vegan hatred video. Well, no, vegan debunking that I did. And I went and stayed with them. They were a lovely family. Made a couple of videos while I was there. It was on the Isle of Wight. And I was really impressed by them. Maybe not so much by their beliefs, and I couldn't wait to have a bacon sandwich afterwards. But I did the challenge 2 weeks without eating anything from an animal, and they were nice guys. So try and tone that down a little bit. Bailey, absolutely can have a shout out. David, I can't dance when I'm holding the phone, I'm afraid. You wouldn't be able to see anything. Emma and Sophie, you can have a shout out. Lewis Collins, why not? Have a shout out. Jacob, I'm not even going to give you your surname, Jacob, because you're just crying for attention. Oh, shout me out, name me, shame me. Oh, it's exhausting being live. Did Roger get taken? Roger was taken, and I will not tolerate any hatred about my former rabbit. He was a good rabbit. He was a nice rabbit. He was nicer than my head is nice. That's how nice he was. Jeremy Corbyn. I'm a big fan of Jeremy Corbyn, Rob. The nice guy, often finishes last, but it shouldn't do. He seems like a very honest, nice man, and I'm happy to put my support behind him. Hey up, Kate Lauren, Stephen Hudson. At least I'm not a glory supporter, says Harry Webb. Yeah, that's right. I'm supporting the wrong team if I am. I can't even pronounce your name, but you're saying I look like a smackhead. No, I'm not riding that pony. Never have. Cameron, I am not your dad. Thanks, Danny. Well, you saw me crush M&M's last night, didn't you, David Wilson? If you haven't watched the video, go watch it. I'd like to clear it up. They were not heated up in the microwave. That's pathetic. And they were very much peanut M&M's. If you look at the start of the video, it's got that big, plump, blue peanut M&M in it. And you can see it when I squish it between my fingers. And just for your information, I had at least another 10% squashing power in my fingers. Jacob's loving the outfit. Thank you, Jacob. I'm not going to answer that, Dylan. Shaven or bush, I don't care. I'm just grateful, to be honest with you, if I get some. What video are you next uploading? Says Poppy. I am going to do the self-defense video. There will be lots of spin moves in it, so I'm going to have to get my mother to record it for me. It's a championship well, says Lewis. Yeah, Danny Graham does. He does. What did Haram ever do wrong to me? He did nothing wrong. I was mistaken. Feels like this live broadcast may be winding down now, I think, and coming to its natural conclusion. I do support Corbyn. Yes, Rob. I'm just having a look through. God, there's so many messages on here. Zach, I'm not your dad. Adam Jarrett, of course, you can have a shout out. Can we get a spasmoid in chat? Shout out. Says Herbie. No problem, Herbie. That was the name of that little Volkswagen, wasn't it, in that great movie all those years ago. What's my heritage? I won't go into that today. I'll probably do a whole video on my heritage. That's a good idea, whoever asked me that. Niall. Video on my heritage. No problem. Football or rugby? I prefer football, but that's only because where I used to live in London, the rugby lads were very much middle class, and I am more from a working class background. Power to the people, if anything. Right. I feel like this live broadcast may have gone on too long already, so I'm going to wind it up now. And I'm going to say thank you very, very much for your support. I'll get that PO box set up. That's going to be great fun. Send me weird stuff, send me interesting stuff through, and I will use it or look at it or read it or just touch it. And I will do some live, well, maybe not live, but maybe some videos on it, or maybe even go live on what I've been sent. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. Once again, thank you so much for your support. I am honoured that you're tuning in and watching me and watching my little videos. Every single one of you is important to me, and I love you all.